A very good morning to one and all on this Saturday, the 1st day of July 2023. I can bring you these views of the rolling waves of the Irish Sea this morning. It's just past 9 a.m. in the morning, and I've got two messages for you. The first message is to introduce my video, which will be uploaded to YouTube in the usual way tomorrow morning on the Sunday. However, the wonderful news that I can tell one and all on this morning of Saturday, the 1st of July 2023, is that the Environmental Agency have released the fact that it is now safe for all bathers to return into the Irish Sea. Yes, it has been given the green light for one and all to enjoy the Irish Sea. Wonderful, wonderful news just released. So, with another view of a passing tram on the promenade of Blackpool, here is your video, and I do hope that one and all enjoys it. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. A very good morning, one and all. Now, up the top there is St John's Church. To the left is the Wilco Lounge. And moving on down one or two shops, there is the Hive. Now, next door to the Hive, there is this unit here. And over the past several months, and I mean several months, this has been completely renovated. Working down from the roof, you will see that there are roofing specialists here, and they appear to be putting some very nice cladding up, also attending obviously to the roof. Now, at ground level, this shop here, as said, has been completely renovated, and we now have staff inside preparing the shelves. Now, inside I can see vapes, I can see sweets, I can see canned drinks, I can see a lot of things. So that's what's happening at the moment. Great progress with this newly renovated shop here. We wish them all the luck in the world. And next door you will see again this area here, which was, as you know, I covered this, all completely covered up, all boarded up with these security panels here. Now look, there's a sign here. There's a sign here. It says now open Handyland. It's a world of sweets under one roof. This is what I was told months ago, but obviously it's not quite correct because the shop is not yet open. But I believe they're referring to this one here. And also, I'm told the same company has taken the adjacent property here. So I do my best to keep everybody up to date and wish the company involved and the scaffolders and the roofing specialists all the very best here with this project down Church Street, next door to the Hive. Minutes ago, I have just received news. We return to where we were a couple of hours ago, and that is down Church Street. There's the Wilco Lounge, and then we see the Hive, and we must return now to this unit here, because the news I've just received is this store opens up in 3 days' time on the Saturday. So I'm looking forward to taking one and all around here. We have an invite, so as said, we will see what's inside this coming Saturday at this brand new store in Church Street. On this very sunny Thursday morning, the 29th of June, we're going to pay a visit, our first of a couple of visits this week, to the build of the Wilco store and the cinema complex. Now in front you will see the arm of this telehandler, and it's stretched right up to the top there. It's going to bring down some unwanted items now. Now last week I did mention that there was some concrete expected. Well, that won't happen until all completion of placing of tiles and glass is completed. That will be the last job that will be undertaken here, the concreting of the pavement. Point out that more glass here has been placed since our last visit. And look at that copper coloured cladding against the white cladding. Everything progressing very, very well now, and as told, the contractors here will be leaving in the month of July. Just moved a couple of paces to my right and you can see the scissor lift there. I'm just going to show you the area here, fully cladded up now with that white cladding. And a further view now of all this glass walling at ground level. There's one of the entrances and exits that will be used for Wilco's. And as you can see, there's further forklifts up here. So that is why the concrete has been put on hold until these all move completely away. Everything on schedule for the contractors to leave the site in the month of July. There's another entrance and exit for the Wilco store. I'll just quickly remind one and all, everything at ground level is for the Wilco store, and I'm told that everything else is for the cinema complex. This is what I'm told. Here's a nice view. It shows the white cladding underneath the facade. And from our last viewing area here, we can see two contractors just placing the final sections of that white cladding underneath the facade itself. Can you notice them, please? And I'm going to show you that copper coloured cladding. There's Blackpool Tower. The section here all fully glassed up. And a look at the white cladding. Returning to those contractors on that scissor lift, this will complete our visit today to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilco store. The Holiday Inn build. And from our secondary viewing area, I'm going to show you the powerhouse, which now has two heavy metal framed doors to the entrance. There we are, coming up now, you can see them, two very heavily framed doors. And a look at the building here, all the tiles, all the cladding tiles in place for the powerhouse, except for the entrance area here. Now There we are, we have this area here where you can see that there looks to be like some of those cladding tiles have been removed. I'm not certain, and I've got to be very careful what I say, but it looks like they've been removed. But I can show you this here. Over the other side, you can clearly see now that that area of the hotel is virtually now 98% all completed with facing bricks. Just the area to the left remains. Now moving a few paces downwards, we arrive at our principal viewing area, the gates of our principal viewing area, and I must show you this. This is the outside construction work and levelling up work that is going on. Huge mounds here. And over the other side, it looks like some of those cladding tiles have been removed, because you can see the paper there. There we are. That's the paper there that held the insulation, I believe. So there we are. There's a visit for you to keep you up to date with what is going on at this build of the Holiday Inn. I'm quickly going to say this will not open, and neither will you see any trams up here this side of next Easter 2024.
The North Pier, the beach, the Irish Sea and a lovely blue sky this afternoon on the Thursday. Well, I have brought you down here to bring you up to date with all the warnings and advice about entering the Irish Sea. Here's the Environment Agency vehicle, which is placed here on the Thursday, the 29th of June. Well, yesterday, Wednesday the 28th of June, warnings were still in place about 1,000 yards from here, advising people not to go into the sea at any level. So that's to bring you up to date. I would strongly advise not going into the sea. I really would. Heritage tram tours. Yes, a lovely little clip coming up for you. I do hope you enjoy it. Here we are. This is number 600 here, the Heritage tram that takes one and all for the tours. And you can see the official tram stop there in front of you now, up above. Heritage tram stop.
Oh, this is handy. This is 700 coming towards us. I'm still against the tour tram here, and this private hire 700 just arrived. So this should be a nice clip for the people who love the trams. It is Saturday morning now, the first day of July 2023, and we return to the build of the Wilco store and the cinema complex. Now I'm standing here so as I can be out of a fairly nasty wind, so hopefully my narration should come out fairly clear. You can see there's a scissor lift there, one of two in operation here this Saturday morning. Now what I would like to say and repeat is this: the contractors here will be handing the keys over in this month of July 2023. Yes, they're handing them over to the cinema complex and the Wilco store. Now, those two companies will take 4 months to prepare the opening of their stores and complexes. So what I can tell you is that yes, you will be able to do your Christmas shopping in this Wilco store, and after that you will be able to view a film on one of the many cinema screens here. Yes, it's all scheduled to open up simultaneously this side of Christmas. So I do hope this brings one and all right up to date with this build of the cinema complex and the Wilco store. In front is the Washington Public House of Topping Street, and the other side is the giant store of Iceland. And here is the very, very impressive build of the new Works and Pensions Office. How about this? Very impressive looking as well. Scheduled to open up the early months of 2025, where it will play host to 3,000 civil servants. Going to take you to the gates of our principal viewing area here. There we are, you can see all the work in progress at ground level. And a view here again of this very impressive build. All going very well here. So a quick fleeting visit here this morning to this build. Now, still on this Saturday morning, we are now down Church Street. There's Church Street, church itself, the Vintro Lounge and the Hive. Now, earlier this week I introduced this shop here, which was supposed to open up this very morning on the Saturday. However, unfortunately, they haven't quite met that time scale yet. So what it is, they're going to open up, in fact, on the Tuesday. There's a notice on the door here. Now, this shop is full with everything. Everything from A to the letter Z. So we look forward, hopefully, to making a video inside sometime next week. Now, next door, there's this unit here. And this is scheduled to be Candyland, a world of sweets under one roof. I believe these sweets, I was told, are coming from America. And there's another sign here. Now this all boarded up, as you can see. Now I'm just going to run you down here because I don't want anybody to be confused. That wasn't the nail bar that burnt down. That nail bar that burnt down is here, also fully boarded up. So that's what's going on down Church Street. That shop that was scheduled to open up today on the Saturday is now put back until opening on next Tuesday. There we are now, look, all this all boarded up. This is in quite a state, this was the nail bar that completely burned down earlier. Well everyone, it's Saturday afternoon now and it's 3 p.m. and I'm inside Victoria Street Market, and I'm very, very grateful to be able to make this closing video here because I've been blown to bits all day. The sun has come out, it's been a fine day, but it's been very, very windy. So I'm going to take the opportunity of just bringing you into the Victoria Street Market. And this is, as I said, where I'm going to close this video down, thanking one and all for watching it. Oh, and also, please remember, it is now safe to go back into the waters of the Irish Sea. Yes, they've caught jaws and they've cleared up E. coli. So one and all are welcome to go back into the Irish Sea. And finally, I wish to thank one and all who has watched this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye now. Bye bye.